Have you ever felt lost? Stood in a crowded room and felt utterly, completely alone? Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, who is that person staring back at me? Is this it? Is this all my life is meant to be? A series of days blending one into the next, a quiet hum of dissatisfaction, a deep unspoken ache for something more. If you have, then I need you to listen. Really listen. Turn off the distractions, put down your phone, and give me just a few minutes of your time. Because what I'm about to share with you isn't just a list of ideas. These are not empty words. These are lifelines. These are the powerful truths of life that no one ever sits you down to teach. You don't learn them in a classroom. You don't get a certificate for mastering them. You learn them through tears, through heartbreak, through failure, and through those rare, beautiful moments of clarity when the universe finally pulls back the curtain and lets you see things as they truly are. And once you see them, you can never unsee them. Your life will change forever. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to wake up? The first truth, and this one is a hard pill to swallow for so many of us, is that no one is coming to save you. Read that again. Let it sink into your bones. No one, not your parents, not your partner, not your friends, not some mysterious mentor who will magically appear. The fantasy that one day someone will swoop in, solve all your problems, and hand you the life of your dreams is just that. A fantasy. It's a beautiful, comforting lie we tell ourselves to make the struggle feel less lonely. But it is the single biggest obstacle standing between you and your own power. You are your own rescuer. You are your own hero. The strength you're looking for. The validation you crave. The permission you're waiting for. It's all inside you. It has always been there. Waiting. You have been waiting for someone else to turn the key, but the key has been in your pocket the entire time. Think about it. Every single morning you wake up, you have a choice. You can wait, or you can act. You can hope for the circumstances to change, or you can be the change. You can blame the world for your problems, or you can take radical responsibility for your own life. And I mean radical. Taking responsibility not just for your actions, but for your feelings, for your reactions, for the energy you bring into a room. It's terrifying, isn't it? Because it means there are no more excuses. It's all on you. But it is also the most liberating feeling in the world, because if it's all on you, that means you have the power to change it. You are not a victim of your life. You are the architect. You are the creator. So stop waiting. Pick up the hammer, pick up the nails, and start building. Start building the life you deserve. The second powerful truth is that your comfort zone is a cage, a beautiful gilded cage, but a cage nonetheless. It's warm in there, isn't it? It's familiar. It's safe. You know all the corners, all the routines. Nothing unexpected ever happens. But you know what else doesn't happen in there? Growth, magic, transformation, life, true life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Everything you have ever wanted, every dream that sets your soul on fire is waiting for you on the other side of fear. Fear is the gatekeeper, and it's a master of disguise. It calls itself practicality. It whispers, "What if you fail?" It screams, "People will judge you." It tells you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not ready. But fear is a liar. It's a compass, not a stop sign. Fear is simply a signal that you are moving in the right direction. It means you are challenging yourself. You are evolving. Every time you do something that scares you, you are reclaiming a piece of your own power. You are expanding the walls of your cage until one day you realize it's not a cage at all. It was just an illusion. The world is vast and you are limitless. So, what is the one thing you would do if you knew you could not fail? Now, go do it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. This leads us to the third truth, which is so simple, yet we fight it every single day. The only constant in life is change. We crave certainty. We build routines, make 5-year plans, and try to control every possible outcome. We want to know what's coming. We want a map, but life doesn't give you a map. It gives you a wild, unpredictable, and sometimes terrifying ocean. And you can either spend your whole life fighting the currents, trying to swim against the tide, or you can learn to build a raft. You can learn to surf. Change is not your enemy. It's the rhythm of the universe. Seasons change. The sun rises and sets. Tides ebb and flow. You are not the same person you were a year ago or even yesterday. Resisting change is like holding your breath. You can do it for a little while, but eventually you have to let go. You have to exhale. Letting go is not giving up. It's surrendering to the flow of life. It's trusting that even when you can't see the shore, the current is taking you exactly where you need to be. Sometimes the most painful endings are the doorways to the most beautiful beginnings. The job you lost made way for the career you love. The relationship that ended taught you how to love yourself. The failure that broke you revealed a strength you never knew you had. Don't just accept change, embrace it, dance with it, because it is the only thing that is guaranteed. And that brings us to the fourth truth. a truth about the people around us. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let that sink in for a moment. Look around you. Who is in your circle? Do they lift you up, or do they drag you down? Do they celebrate your wins, or do they secretly resent them? Do they talk about ideas, dreams, and goals, or do they only talk about other people? The energy of the people around you is contagious. You cannot live a positive, ambitious, and fulfilling life if you are surrounded by negativity, apathy, and complaint. It's like trying to stay dry in a rainstorm. It's impossible. This isn't about being better than anyone. It's about protecting your own energy. It's about recognizing that your dreams are precious and they need to be nurtured in a supportive environment. You have to be the gatekeeper of your own life, and sometimes that means making hard decisions. It means loving some people from a distance. It means letting go of relationships that have run their course. It will be painful, but what's more painful? The temporary sting of letting go, or the long, slow agony of letting your own potential wither and die because you were too afraid to prune your garden? Surround yourself with people who fan your flames, people who see your greatness even when you don't, people who are playing the game of life at a level you want to reach. Your life will transform, not by addition, but by subtraction, and by the powerful, intentional addition of the right people. The 5th truth is one that will save you so much heartache. Everyone is the hero of their own story. Think about that. The person who cut you off in traffic, they aren't a villain. They're probably late for something they feel is incredibly important, maybe a sick child or a job interview. The colleague who took credit for your idea, in their story, they probably believe they contributed the key insight that made it work. The ex who broke your heart, they weren't trying to destroy you, they were trying to save themselves. This doesn't excuse bad behavior. It doesn't mean you should tolerate disrespect. But what it does is it gives you freedom. It frees you from the prison of resentment. It frees you from the poison of taking everything personally. Most of the time, it's not about you. People's actions are a reflection of their own fears, their own insecurities, their own struggles. They are living out their own movie, and you are just a supporting character. And in your movie, they are just a supporting character. When you realize this, you stop being so easily offended. You develop a deep sense of empathy. You understand that we are all just doing the best we can with the tools and the knowledge that we have. Forgive them, not for them, but for you. Forgiveness is the act of cutting the energetic cord that ties you to a painful past. It's the final act of setting yourself free. And now for the 6th truth. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. How many times have you said, I'll do it when I feel motivated? I'll start the diet when I feel inspired. I'll go to the gym when I have the energy. I'll start my business when the time is right. We wait for this magical feeling called motivation to strike us like a bolt of lightning, but that's not how it works. Motivation isn't a cause, it's an effect. It's the child of action. Think of a car. You can't steer a parked car. You have to get it moving first, even if it's just rolling 1 inch. The moment you take one small, tiny, insignificant seeming step, you create momentum. Go to the gym for just 5 minutes. Write just 1 sentence of your book. Make just 1 sales call. The act itself generates the feeling. You complete the task, your brain gives you a little hit of dopamine, and you think, hey, that wasn't so bad, I could do a little more. Action is the spark that lights the fire. Motivation is the flame that grows from it. Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel ready. Start before you're ready. Start scared. Start with doubts. Start with no idea what you're doing. Just start. The rest will follow. The 7th truth is about the stories we tell ourselves. Your feelings are valid, but they are not always fact. Our emotions are powerful guides. They are signals from our body and our intuition. They tell us when something is wrong or when something is wonderfully right. You should always honor your feelings. Acknowledge them. Let yourself feel them. But do not let them become the unquestioned dictators of your reality. Just because you feel like a failure does not mean you are a failure. Just because you feel anxious does not mean there is an actual threat. Our minds are story-making machines. They take a small piece of data, a weird look from a stranger, a short email from your boss, and they spin an entire narrative around it. A narrative that is almost always based on our deepest fears and insecurities. He thinks I'm an idiot. She's going to fire me. I'm going to end up alone. These stories feel incredibly real. The emotions they generate, fear, shame, anger, are real. But the story itself, it's often fiction. You have to learn to become the observer of your own mind. To step back and say, there is that story again. The I'm not good enough story. Interesting. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are the consciousness that is aware of the thoughts and feelings. When you create that separation, you take back your power. You can see the feeling for what it is, a temporary chemical reaction, a passing cloud, and not the absolute truth of who you are. The truth is you are the sky, vast, open, and unchanging. The clouds just pass through. This leads us to the eighth, and perhaps most freeing truth of all. You will never be able to please everyone, so stop trying. The desire to be liked is wired into our DNA. We are tribal creatures. For our ancestors, being cast out of the tribe meant certain death. So we learn to conform. We soften our edges. We hide our true opinions. We become chameleons, changing our colors to fit whatever environment we're in. We become so good at it that we forget what our true colors even are. The brutal reality is this. No matter what you do, someone will disapprove. If you are quiet, they will call you boring. If you are loud, they will call you obnoxious. If you are successful, they will call you arrogant. If you are struggling, they will call you a failure. You cannot win this game. The only way to win is to stop playing. Your validation must come from within. You must be your own North Star. You must live in alignment with your own values, your own integrity, your own truth. And when you do that, something amazing happens. Yes, some people will fall away. They will be uncomfortable with your authenticity because it shines a light on their own lack of it. But the right people, your people, they will find you. They will be drawn to your light like moths to a flame. You will build a tribe based not on conformity, but on genuine connection. So be weird, be different, be you. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs your unique, unrepeatable, magnificent original. The ninth powerful truth is about the past and the future. The present moment is the only thing that truly exists. We spend so much of our lives agonizing over the past, replaying mistakes, dwelling on regrets, or we live in anxiety about the future, worrying about what might happen. We are so rarely here, now. But the past is a ghost. It only has power over you if you keep it alive in your mind. The future is a fantasy. It is a story you are telling yourself. The only point of power, the only place where life is actually happening, is in this exact moment, in this breath. This doesn't mean you don't learn from the past or plan for the future, but you do it from the anchor of the present. When you are truly present, you notice things. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your coffee, the sound of a loved one's laugh. These are the small pixels that make up the masterpiece of your life, and we miss them. We are so busy chasing the next big thing, the next milestone, that we miss the journey. We think happiness is a destination. When I get the promotion, when I buy the house, when I find the partner, but it's not. Happiness is the way. It is found in the richness of the now. Practice mindfulness, meditate, put your phone away when you're with people you love. Feel your feet on the ground, breathe, come back home to this moment. It is the greatest gift you will ever give yourself. And the 10th powerful truth, the one that ties some of the others together. Your life is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. At the end of it all, when all is said and done, what will you leave behind? Not your money, not your titles, not your possessions, but the legacy of how you lived, the impact you had on the people you met, the love you shared, the courage you showed. You are writing your eulogy with every single day you live. Every choice you make, every action you take is a sentence in that story. Are you living a story of fear or a story of courage? A story of apathy or a story of passion? A story of selfishness or a story of service? You don't have to be famous. You don't have to change the entire world. Just change the world for one person. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. Be the reason someone doesn't give up. Let your life be a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome, to love, to endure, and to shine. Live with intention. Live with purpose. Live with so much passion and joy that it spills over and inspires everyone around you. Because your life is not just your life. It's a ripple that extends out into the universe in ways you can't even imagine. Make it a beautiful one. And the 11th truth, a truth we learn in the fire, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. We are taught to fear failure, to see it as a mark of shame, a final verdict on our worth. We see someone's success, the highlight reel, and we think they got there on a straight, unbroken line. What a lie. Success is a messy, chaotic, beautiful dance with failure. It is 1,000 no's for everyone, yes. It is falling down again and again and again, and choosing to get back up. Failure is not a dead end. It is a teacher. It's the universe showing you a better way. It's the sculptor's chisel, chipping away everything that isn't you, revealing the masterpiece underneath. Every time you fail, you learn, you grow stronger, you become more resilient. So don't run from it, don't hide from it, embrace it. Fail forward, fail fast, fail with courage, because the only true failure is the failure to even try. The 12th truth is a secret weapon against despair. Gratitude is the antidote to suffering. In a world that is constantly telling you that you are not enough, that you need more, have more, be more, gratitude is an act of rebellion. It is the conscious, deliberate choice to focus on what you have, not on what you lack. Suffering comes from the gap between our expectations and our reality. Gratitude closes that gap. It doesn't mean you don't have problems. It doesn't mean you ignore the pain. It means you choose to see the beauty alongside the brokenness, the light within the shadows. Right now, in this moment, what are 3 things you are grateful for? The breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, the fact that your heart is beating? Start there. Gratitude is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. It will rewire your brain. It will transform your perspective. It will not change your circumstances. It will change you, and that changes everything. This brings us to the 13th truth. You are responsible for your own happiness. Just like no one is coming to save you, no one can make you happy. Not a person, not a job, not an amount of money in the bank. These things can bring you pleasure, moments of joy, but deep, abiding happiness, that is an inside job. It is the byproduct of a life lived with purpose, with meaning, with integrity. It is the result of the choices you make every single day. The choice to be kind, the choice to forgive, the choice to see the good, the choice to take care of your body and your mind. Happiness isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a state of being you cultivate. It's a practice. Stop outsourcing your joy to other people and external circumstances. You are the artist of your own inner world. So pick up the brush, choose your colors, and paint a masterpiece. The 14th truth requires immense courage. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is strength. We build walls around our hearts. We wear masks to hide our fears, our insecurities, our scars. We pretend we have it all together. We think this is strength, but it's not. It's fear. True strength is the courage to be seen, to be imperfect, to say, I don't know, or I need help, or I'm scared. Vulnerability is the birthplace of all human connection. It's the moment you take off the mask and allow someone to see the real you, and they see you and they stay. That is intimacy. That is belonging. That is love. Hiding your scars doesn't make them go away. It just makes you feel alone. Showing your scars allows others to show you theirs. It says, you are not alone. It is the most powerful act of courage you can ever perform. Be brave enough to be vulnerable. It will change your life. And the 15th and most urgent truth, time is your most valuable, non-renewable resource. Stop wasting it. You act like you have forever. You say, someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll travel the world. Someday I'll tell them I love them. Someday. But what if someday never comes? The clock is ticking right now. This second that just passed, you will never get it back. It is gone forever. Time is the great equalizer. Rich or poor, we all get 24 hours in a day. The question is, what are you doing with yours? Are you scrolling mindlessly? Are you complaining? Are you living in the past? Or are you squeezing every last drop of life out of every single moment? Are you learning, growing, loving, creating, experiencing? Your life is a collection of moments. That's all it is. And they are slipping through your fingers like sand. Wake up. The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next week. The time is now. Let's go deeper. The 16th truth is the enemy of procrastination. Done is better than perfect. Perfectionism is a trap. It's fear dressed up in a fancy suit. It whispers in your ear that you're not ready, that your work isn't good enough, that you need to do just one more draft, one more tweak, one more revision, and so you wait. You polish, you refine, and you never ship. You never put your creation out into the world. The world doesn't need your perfect, unlaunched idea. It needs your messy, courageous, and finished work. The greatest artists, the greatest entrepreneurs, the greatest innovators, they didn't wait for perfection. They started, they launched, they got feedback, they iterated, they understood that momentum is everything. Perfection is an illusion that will keep you stuck forever. So give yourself permission to be imperfect. Make mistakes, create the B- version, just get it done. You can always improve it later, but you can't improve something that doesn't exist. The 17th truth will change how you see the world. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your questions. We are so focused on finding the right answers. But what if the answers aren't the point? What if the real magic is in the questions we ask ourselves? Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what if I fly? Poor questions lead to a life of limitation and victimhood. Powerful questions lead to a life of growth, possibility, and empowerment. Your brain is a supercomputer, and it will work tirelessly to answer any question you give it. So give it better questions. Ask questions that open doors, not ones that close them. Ask questions that spark curiosity, not ones that breed fear. Your entire reality can shift, not by changing your circumstances, but simply by changing the questions you ask about them. Now for the 18th truth, a powerful reframe for anxiety. Worrying is like praying for what you don't want. Think about it. When you worry, what are you doing? You are focusing all of your mental and emotional energy on a negative outcome. You are visualizing failure. You are meditating on disaster. You are using the incredible power of your imagination to create a future you are terrified of. It's a complete misuse of your creative power. It's like taking a paintbrush and meticulously painting a picture of your own personal hell, and then being surprised when you feel awful. You have to flip the script. You have to use that same energy, that same focus, that same imagination to visualize what you do want, to meditate on success, to feel the feelings of joy and accomplishment as if they have already happened. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is about directing your energy. Energy flows where attention goes. So stop watering the weeds of worry and start watering the seeds of your dreams. The 19th truth is essential for survival in this demanding world. You cannot pour from an empty cup. We are taught to give. Give to our jobs, our families, our friends. We wear burnout like a badge of honor. We think that self-sacrifice is noble, but it's not. It's self-destruction. You cannot give what you do not have. If you are running on empty, if you are emotionally, physically, and spiritually drained, what you have to offer the world is not your best. It's your leftovers. Self-care is not selfish. It is essential. It is filling your own cup so that you have more to give. It's saying no. It's setting boundaries. It's resting when you're tired. It's nourishing your body. It's feeding your soul. You are your most important asset. Treat yourself accordingly. Fill your cup first so that your overflow can bless the world. And the 20th truth, the secret to all lasting achievement. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. We get excited about big, grand gestures. We go to the gym for 2 hours and burn ourselves out. We work on our project for 12 hours straight and then don't touch it for a month. We look for the hack, the shortcut, the quantum leap, but that's not how greatness is built. Greatness is built through small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated over and over and over again, with discipline, with consistency. It's the drip of water that eventually breaks the stone. It's the single brick laid perfectly each day that eventually builds a cathedral. It's not about what you do once in a while. It's about what you do every single day. That is what separates the amateur from the professional, the dreamer from the doer. Stop looking for the miracle. Be the miracle. Be the person who shows up even when they don't feel like it. Be the person who does the work, especially when it's boring. Be consistent, and you will become unstoppable. The 21st truth is about ownership. Your past does not have to equal your future. Whatever has happened to you, whatever mistakes you have made, whatever pain you have endured, it does not define you. It is a chapter in your book, not the whole story. You are not your past. You are the author of your life, and you get to decide how the next chapter is written. Every single day is a blank page. You can choose to keep rereading the old painful chapters, or you can pick up the pen and write a new ending, a story of resilience, a story of redemption, a story of triumph. The power to change your story is in your hands right now. Don't let your history become a life sentence. Let it be a lesson. Let it be fuel, but do not let it be your identity. The 22nd truth is a call to action. The world gives to the givers and takes from the takers. If you approach life with a mindset of scarcity, always trying to get more, to hoard, to take, you will find that the world closes its hands to you. But if you approach life with a spirit of abundance, always looking for ways to give, to serve, to contribute, you will find that the universe conspires to support you. This isn't about karma or magic, it's about energy. When you give freely of your time, your knowledge, your kindness, you create value, you build relationships, you open yourself up to opportunities that a taker would never see. Be a river, not a swamp. Keep the energy flowing. The more you give, the more you will receive. It is the fundamental law of a generous life. The 23rd truth is about perspective. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Life will bring you pain. There will be loss. There will be heartbreak. There will be disappointment. No one gets a free pass. That is the nature of the human experience. But suffering is the story you tell yourself about the pain. Suffering is the resistance. It's the why me. It's the replaying of the hurt over and over again. The pain is the event. The suffering is your interpretation of it. You can't always control the events of your life, but you can always control your response. You can choose to let the pain make you bitter, or you can choose to let it make you better. You can choose to let it break you, or you can choose to let it build you. The pain is a given, the suffering is a choice. Choose wisely. The 24th truth is a reminder of your own power. What you focus on expands. Where is your attention? Is it on your problems, your fears, your limitations, or is it on your opportunities, your strengths, your dreams? Your focus is like a spotlight. Whatever you shine it on becomes bigger and brighter in your reality. If you are constantly looking for evidence of why your life is terrible, you will find it everywhere. If you are constantly looking for reasons to be grateful and optimistic, you will find those too. You are the director of your own mind. You choose where to point the camera. Stop giving your energy to the things you don't want. Starve your fears. Feed your faith. Focus on the good, and the good will get better. The 25th truth is about the journey. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. In our culture of instant gratification, we want everything now. We want success overnight. We want mastery without practice. We want the reward without the struggle. But anything of true value, a strong body, a deep relationship, a successful career, a wise mind, takes time. It takes effort. It takes patience. It takes showing up and doing the work when you don't feel like it. The struggle is not an obstacle to the destination. The struggle is the path. It's in the struggle that you build character. It's in the effort that you forge strength. It's in the patience that you cultivate wisdom. Stop looking for the elevator. Take the stairs. The view from the top will be so much sweeter because you earned it. The 26th truth is a simple one, but we so often forget it. Kindness is a superpower. In a world that can often feel harsh and cynical, kindness is a revolutionary act. It costs you nothing, but it can change everything for someone else. A smile to a stranger, a listening ear for a friend, a word of encouragement to a colleague. These small acts of kindness are not small at all. They are ripples of light in a sometimes dark world. And kindness is not just for others. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Celebrate your progress. Speak to yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Make it a kind one. The 27th truth is about your potential. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be your best. We live in a world of comparison. We scroll through social media and see everyone else's highlight reels, and we feel like we're falling behind. We think we have to be the smartest, the richest, the most successful. But that is a game you can never win. There will always be someone ahead of you. The only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. The goal is not to be better than anyone else. The goal is to be a better version of yourself. Are you learning? Are you growing? Are you pushing your own boundaries? That is the only race that matters. Run your own race, stay in your own lane, and focus on becoming the absolute best version of you that you can be. The 28th truth is a call for honesty. The truth will set you free, but first it will make you miserable. We lie to ourselves, we pretend we're happy in a job we hate, we stay in relationships that are toxic, we ignore the warning signs, we live in denial because the truth is too painful to face. The truth will force you to change. It will force you to make hard decisions. It will shatter the comfortable illusions you have built around yourself, and that will hurt. But living a lie is a prison. It is a slow, soul-crushing death. The temporary pain of facing the truth is the price of admission to a life of freedom and authenticity. Be brave enough to be honest with yourself. Look in the mirror and don't look away. The truth may be a bitter pill to swallow, but it is the only medicine that can heal you. The 29th truth is about your inner world. Your perception is your reality. Two people can experience the exact same event and have completely different realities. One sees a rainstorm as a disaster that ruins their plans. The other sees it as a beautiful, life-giving event that nourishes the earth. The event didn't change. The perception did. You are not a passive observer of the world. You are an active participant in its creation. You choose the meaning of everything that happens to you. You can choose to see the world as a hostile, scary place, or you can choose to see it as a magical, supportive place full of opportunity. The lens through which you view the world becomes your world. Clean your lens. Choose a perception that empowers you. Choose a reality that inspires you. And the 30th, final, and perhaps most profound truth: you are enough, right now, exactly as you are. You are not a project to be fixed. You are not a problem to be solved. You do not need to earn your worthiness through achievement or validation. Your worth is inherent. It was stamped onto your soul the moment you were born. You are a unique, unrepeatable miracle of the universe, and you are enough. With all your flaws, all your scars, all your imperfections, you are enough. Stop chasing worthiness. You already have it. Your only job is to remember it, to believe it, to live from that place of knowing. Because when you truly, deeply believe that you are enough, everything changes. You stop seeking approval, you start living your truth, you unleash the magnificent, powerful, and limitless being that you were always meant to be. So there they are, 30 truths. They are not easy. They will challenge you. They will ask you to be brave. They will require you to let go of who you have been to become who you were meant to be. But I promise you this: embracing these truths is the path to freedom. It's the path to a life that isn't just lived, but is felt. Deeply, authentically, powerfully. The journey starts now with one choice, with one action, with one breath. What will you do with it?